All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Russell Westbrook intends to. I don't know if it's official yet, but it's going to be signing with the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, man. First of all, let me say this: I'm happy Russ landed on his feet. Um, Listen, man, I really want to close this Westbrook chapter, far as from a Laker perspective, and congratulate him on going to the Clippers. Congratulate the Clippers on making this move, and I kind of want to just break some things down, man. Like, because first of all, when it comes to Russ, first of all, let me, as I say so many times, and I still am a big Russell Westbrook fan because I'm a fan of anybody who give 110. That we get so many people that don't in the league now. You feel like everybody kind of playing around. A lot of times you don't feel like people are committed to the grind, committed to going, committed to getting it done consistently, night in and night out. I've never said that about Russell Westbrook. I said Russell Westbrook is one of he just go. Like when Kobe Bryant left the league, you know Kobe Bryant, my favorite player of all time, if you didn't know. He used to go. To me, well, that's not conversation now. But I was a Westbrook fan. I was like, yo, this guy just goes so hard, man. He goes so hard. Like, he don't cheat the game. He give you 110 every single time. And I love that about that. And that's why when you talk about some of my favorite players, that's what I'm always talking about. You know, people like, man, you be mentioning the underdogs, like the Chris Bouchers and the Alex Carusos and the Preciouses and a lot of these teams where you just think the guy that just give it they all. I'm a fan of those guys. So I say that so not that Russ was like not the guy, but he just always gave 110. And then he comes to the Lakers. Well, before that, he was in OKC. Kevin Durant left, so then he became like the darling child, right? Like, you know, everybody like, oh, it's just Russ. He out here doing his best, he giving it 110, which he was. Then he left there. He goes to what did he go after that? Was Washington the next stop? No, Houston. That's what it was. He went to Houston, teamed up with James Harden. Didn't quite work out there. I think they got to the second round, if I'm not mistaken. They tried the whole super small lineup thing, didn't work. Then he went to Washington, and then it came to the Lakers. Now, for love it or hate it, like it or not, when you go to the Los Angeles Lakers, there's a microscope on you. You're not evaluated no longer for just being yourself. You're evaluated on you're gonna get the wins. You gonna help with the chip. Like you're evaluated on that. You're evaluated on, are you gonna be able to help get that chip? Can you get the chip? Like it's what Laker Nation is made on. Laker Nation don't give a damn about conference appearances. They don't care about getting there. It's about winning. It's about hanging up that banner. It's about getting that chip. So everything is looked at with a fine-tooth comb. And with Russ, you know, it didn't kind of start off good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when you look at his interview and say, I ain't really got no expectations. You know, I'm just here. But I'm paraphrasing, guys. You know, I'm just here. You know, do the best for my team, but I don't have expectations or something like that. People are like, what? What? We're expecting you to win. Now, unfairly to Russ, he also came at the same time that there was another deal for Buddy Hield and stuff like that on the table that people like, yo, that's what they need. So they got Russ, which really wasn't a need, but it felt more like the name on a jersey. But you gave up what you needed in Buddy Hield and some other things. So all the things, fast forward through the Lakers stint, it didn't work out. There was time where he was going at the fans, and the fans going at him, and you know, Laker Nation can get crazy. Sometimes things go too far. I call that out just like I do with anything else. I'm not for it. But at the same time, it just never worked, right? And then so fast forward to like the middle of last year, it was LA is just doing it so wrong, and LA, they're not treating them right. They're not grateful for Russ, and all this narrative was really starting to bother me because I'm like, yo, how are they not? What one of the biggest issues that I have is like when we put people and don't expect them to perform. Like it's your job to perform. Like how can you get mad at people being now there was some points where it went too far. I got that. But you can't get mad at someone for not performing. Can't get mad at a fan base for being mad when someone come in and don't perform. Right? All right. So this year it was this whole thing of all right, Russ gonna come off the bench. That was a thing. You know, him and Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham was his biggest challenge. I'm gonna tell you when Russ lost me though. When he attacked Frank Vogel. When that exit interview with all the slander toward Frank Vogel ticked me off because Frank Vogel was his number one fan. But fast forward, you know, he no longer is a part of the Lakers now. He's been traded. I mean, well, yeah, he got traded, bought out. Now he's with the Clippers, and everyone like, whoo, he's done with the Lakers. He's done now. He can go be happy. Cool. He can go be happy. Now he's signing with the Clippers. I'm gonna be honest with you. The people are like, yo, he come off the bench. You know, he can. He's just gonna make it so much better. Clipper Nation about to be on fire. Russ. I don't see it. No, I'm not holding punches. This 2023, man. I'm not holding punches. I don't like the move. I don't think it's a good move. I really don't. Because this is the thing that I pointed out that I noticed this year, and I bigged up Russ for being unselfish and playing, coming off the bench and all of that. Russ, and I'm gonna just say it, Russ' number one concern is Russ. Now coming off the bench and saying, all right, cool, this is going, to me, I'm telling you for one, okay, because I'm holding back a little bit. But for one, those turnovers are timely. I don't even care about the turnover. It's those timely turnovers that bother me the most. It's like those momentum killing turnovers. 2, Russ can get uncomfortable with his role very fast. Very fast. 3, he ain't holding back for nobody, and Ty Lue ain't holding back for nobody. That's why I love Ty Lue. Because he ain't I can see, like, either these guys are going to mirror perfect, or this going to be a clash of the Titans. 3, I don't think the Clippers just are built for the extra that comes with Russ. Like, they seem to be don't get it wrong, they're quiet contenders. You got Russ. You got Paul George. Paul George talk more than Kawhi. We know Kawhi don't talk. But I can see if things start going around with Russ quick, I can see Kawhi Leonard getting pissed off. Quick. I can see it happening. I can see Kawhi Leonard. Come on, man. What? Like, I can see it. He ain't gonna say it, but I can see him getting ticked off quick. Do this, make them, do this, increase their chances at winning a championship. It don't move the needle for me. Now, I would say Ty Lue's a better coach than Darvin Ham. So if that's the case, maybe he can get some out of Russ that ain't in there. But at what point do Russ start to buck? Because, again, the Clippers are a team with championship aspirations, dog. This is not a team that just looking to come out. See, and this is history. I'm just talking. I love Russ. But he's a guy that do good on the Washington Wizards. You know, OKC, no Durant, it's just him, man. He's flourishing those roles. But when you say, hey, man, it's championship time, this is about winning. You put your ego to whatever to the side, it's about winning. And when that happens, and when the best thing about winning may not lie, and then Russ might have had I don't know. We'll see how all this plays out, man. Okay, like, this don't move the needle for me. I don't think it hurt them, and I don't know if it really helped them. Because for one, you still need well, look, no, they got shooting coming off that bench too, so he can spread the floor and do it. I don't know. I'm up in arms about it, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't really know. It don't move the needle for me personally, but we'll see. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.